Welcome to the Author Spotlight. My name is Aurelia Winn. I'm the owner and operator of Winn Publications. And so basically Author Spotlight is just shedding light on independent authors and self-published authors. And so good morning. Welcome. If you don't mind telling us a little bit about yourself and what you do full-time.
I'm a full-time wife, a full-time mommy. And I'm working on being a full-time small business owner.
Oh, okay, really? What kind of business? What industry are you in?
Well, it's me and my husband's business. It's called Johnson Jr. Family Book.
Okay.
And basically we started with writing a children's book. So we wrote our first children's book. We self-published it. My husband mainly did the illustrations. I helped him with the illustrations. And it's kind of a movement to get kids starting to read at a younger age, like before school starts.
Oh, wow. Interesting. So is it a series of books, or right now it's just one?
Right now it's one book.
Okay.
We have some other books planned for the future, but we didn't actually start on them yet.
Okay.
But yeah, just one book for now.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's awesome. So does your husband work and you stay at home and take care of the kids and things?
Something like that. Well, he works full-time. I do have a part-time retail job, but it's not what I want to do for the rest of my life, for sure. So this is me kind of like returning to my passion because I love to write. I didn't always write. I wrote when I was younger, and kind of like once I got on my own, I stopped writing. Mm-hmm. So I'm kind of returning back to that and just developing my passion more.
Oh, wow. That's great. Yeah, I think a lot of people who are listening, just other authors and just other individuals who are interested in self-publishing, I think that, we all can relate to that, of writing being a passion. And, everyone has kind of a similar story as far as like getting back to writing. And so where did this idea for your book come from?
Well, we have two daughters.
Okay.
Right now they're almost 5 and almost 8. But at the time when we started this, I don't know, we just used to watch a lot of YouTube videos with the kids and then just teaching kids how to read. And so actually, to be honest, the main thing that started, we wanted our kids to see characters that look like them. Okay. So that was the main thing that started it. And so we just said, let's write a book. Like, I didn't know my husband could draw until a few years ago. And I'm like, let's use this.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
That's funny because a lot of people, and girl, I'll share, if you don't mind, just some links to find out how to contact you, because one of the things that people always ask is for like an illustrator. And so that's great that you have one that lives with you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. So then tell me, what was the toughest challenge that you faced in becoming an author and like getting back to your passion?
Everything.
Uh-oh.
Well, man, the toughest, honestly, actually starting what I finished, because I always will start like a poetry book or, I'll start a story, and I just get so busy with life, I get distracted, so I don't finish it. So this is like the first time in years I actually started something and stuck with it, and we got it finished. And then I would say, too, probably like making a time for it.
Yeah.
Because, we would have to get the kids down at night and hand work on it. So we were doing some really late nights working on it.
Oh, wow. And so what's your plan for the book? Like, do you plan to get it in schools and like kind of make it a curriculum? Or how have you guys been like getting it out there?
That's exactly what we plan on doing.
Okay.
So we've been doing quite a few book fairs. So we've been at the Children's Book Fair, the Soulful Chicago Book Fair, just getting exposure.
Okay.
Right now the book is at the Oak Park Library. It's at the Berwyn Library. We do have a copy in the Chicago Public Library. So we are trying to get it out there, and I am trying to get it in the schools for sure, and the surrounding suburbs as well. I think it needs to be in the curriculum. It's for like pre-K and kindergarten students. Mm-hmm. So definitely for them. Actually, what I would love to do is set up author visits. Mm-hmm. So that should be coming in the near future, like author readings at the schools.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. That's awesome. And so can you go into more detail about your book then? You said, okay, it's to help kids read. Like, what exactly? Can you go into a little bit more detail about that?
Okay, so I would say it's for kids that show an interest in reading, or that maybe know a couple of sight words.
Okay.
So yeah, it's to mainly introduce them to colors and numbers, so they get to see the bright colors, they get to see the bold letters, and they get to see numbers in the written form and the actual numbers, so they get to do a little counting with the book as well. So it introduces them to sight words. It features a family. It's two sisters. Actually, the book was designed after our daughters, so it's like you get to look at that.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. And so you're in Chicago, or what city and state are you in?
We're in Chicago.
Okay. Oh, wow. That's great. That's interesting.
And that's another thing we try to promote, because I think a lot of times you see a lot of negative things about Chicago in the news.
Yeah.
You hear a lot of negative things. So we're just trying to show people it's some positive things and a lot of positive people coming out of Chicago. So we're trying to represent for Chicago.
Okay. Chi-Town.
Windy City, and it's very windy today.
Oh man, how funny! Yeah, you know what? I'm in California, and I'm in Southern California, and every year around this time we have what's called Santa Ana winds, and it just, I mean, I'm talking about fires and the whole nine, and so we don't. I mean, in other places it's snowing. Out here it's still like 80. But I think today it's going to be like 74, yeah. And our mountains are on fire, and it's ridiculous just, and the wind doesn't help. But yeah, I've never been to Chicago, but I think it's time for me to visit, because I've spoke to.
It was like 75 last week.
Oh my gosh!
Morning is 37. Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah. See, I gotta come visit. I think you're like the third or fourth person that I've met from out that way. I think this is a sign that I need to come. I just need to come visit.
Right.
Oh my gosh. So what advice or lesson can you offer to other writers, maybe who want to publish a children's book?
I would say don't be afraid to start it. You might be really busy, but I would think you have to make the time for it. You actually have to plan to work on it every day. And then I would say you have to expect to push yourself, because generally I'm a reserved person. So with this whole thing, I'm kind of like pushed to the forefront where I have to talk to people more, so it's helped me be a better person. So I would say like expect to like go past your boundaries and push yourself. And I would also say when you do something like this, you're a walking representation of your brand. So it's not like a job where you clock in and clock out at a certain time. Like every day you represent your brand. Everywhere you go, you represent your brand.
Yeah. Talk more about that. Talk more about just the brand part. What do you mean?
Well, when I say brand, okay, this is something I'm passionate about and something I believe in. So everywhere I go, this is what I want to talk about. So even if I'm not meaning to talk about the book, and I see somebody with a little kid, or I may be out with my girls, and somebody say, "Oh, they're so good and they're so lively," and then I say, "Well, we have a children's book, and actually, while we're on the subject, the girls actually recorded the audiobook."
Oh wow!
So there's an opportunity for me to tell people, they have an audiobook.
Oh wow! See, okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow, how funny! So do you kind of like use that? I mean, is that part of like your marketing strategy, or that's just it comes second nature?
I would say it's part of the marketing strategy because it's one thing for us as adults to write a book, but then when you have like the faces of the book kind of bring it to life, then yeah, definitely it's marketing without even trying to.
Right. Oh wow, that's great. So have you? When did the book come out, and how is it doing as far as like sales wise?
It's doing good. We have it on Amazon, and then we also sell like books to those we know and at book fairs and events. We would like it to do better, so that's why we do a lot of platforms like this to get the word around, especially outside of Chicago. So it's moving, but we want it to move better for sure.
Yeah.
We also have the audiobooks on iTunes, it's on Audible. So the more people that know about it, the better. Because I do think it's people who need and want this book, but maybe they just don't know where to find it, or it's something you don't see in stores a lot. So we're just trying to get the word around.
Oh wow, definitely. So where could we find it? Because I have a kindergartner, and yesterday we had a parent-teachers conference, and yeah, we were talking about part of the curriculum out here is they want to have kindergartners reading by December. And my child, she's doing very well, but I think we could use something extra just for at home other than like the things that the teacher has her doing. I want to make sure like she's ahead, if not, on track. And so where could I find your book? You said Amazon?
You can go on Amazon.
Okay.
And it's Lotus and Lily Go to the Park. You can literally type that in, and you can order it through Amazon.
Okay.
If you like, you can reach out to me after the interview, and I can send it to you.
Oh, okay. And tell me the name of it again. I'm sorry.
It's Lotus and Lily Go to the Park.
Lotus and Lily Go to the Park. Okay, how cute. Are those your children?
Yeah.
Is that your daughter's names or no?
No,
Okay.
those are not their names.
Okay. Oh wow, that's awesome. So if I'm not particularly, but maybe someone who's listening who's interested in writing a children's book, how difficult or how easy is it? I mean, children's books, you think that it would be easy, kind of, to write? I don't know.
Well, the idea was easy.
Yeah.
With the material was easy, but the way we did it, we did a lot of it by hand because we didn't have an extensive software. We kind of worked with what we had.
Okay.
And so we used the paint program on the computer. So we actually did it in a very long way. So the way we did it, I wouldn't really recommend it if you want to do it the easy way. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, I guess it helped me gain patience. So I guess it was beneficial in that way.
Okay.
But, I mean, we had our struggles.
Yeah. Oh wow. So what program did you use to do the illustrations?
We just used the paint program on the computer.
Oh wow.
That's what we used.
Okay.
It was a very long way. So every illustration took a lot of time. Like my husband did the drawings and I would go in and kind of edit up and do the coloring. Mm-hmm. So yeah. And I used to do that as a kid. I used to work on paint, but it's been so many years I kind of had to learn how to do it again.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Yeah, y'all really did it the long way. Wow. Oh my gosh, but yeah, like you said, you still learned something from it. My goodness, that's awesome. So how do you manage, everything, like promoting your book, and then like balancing life, being a mom, being a wife, having your part-time job? How do you balance it all?
Well, I'm going to be honest, it's a struggle.
Yeah.
And I would like to say I'm Superwoman. I used to think I was Superwoman, and then I started getting burnt out.
Yeah.
So I'm not Superwoman, and I think a lot of times mothers, and I'm going to say fathers too, because I'm going to speak on behalf of my husband. Mm-hmm. I think sometimes we focus so much on what needs to be done that we put ourselves last. I know I do a lot. Mm-hmm. So it's really a struggle. I mean, I'm working on it. I'm working on trying to put things in a box and set, smaller goals as opposed to doing turbo mode and burning out. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, that's what I'm trying to work on right now. I do think that my husband is better at that than I am. Because I'm more of a let's build Rome in one day type of person.
Yeah.
And he's more like, okay, we can't do this today, we can't do it. Let's do this and let's do this. Like, he'll break it down for me. And I need that.
Yeah. Oh, wow, that's awesome to have that other person that you can talk to and lean on and help you through it. I was just talking to somebody else the other day, and they were talking about accountability and how that has helped them as well. And so it seems like that is working out for you and your husband as well, just having each other to hold each other accountable.
Right.
Okay.
Sure.
Oh, wow, that's good. So then my next question is, have you ever encountered a moment, I guess just during your writing journey, where you feel like you wanted to quit, and then if so, how did you handle it?
A couple of times. I had issues formatting the ebook, and it was really rough. I actually had to go in and get help. I went to FedEx office to get help.
Oh wow!
Because that was really rough. And then when we did the audiobook, I had to go back in and do an edit on the audiobook, and I didn't know anything about that, like changing files and and it didn't fail. I didn't know anything about that. So that was really rough. And then, we have slow months. There's months where we don't get a lot of features and we don't get a lot of sales, and so that can make you want to quit. Mm-hmm. But I seen this meme on Facebook, and it said, don't be afraid of the time that's passing by, and don't stop because the time is going to go by anyway.
Yeah.
So I kind of use that to inspire me because the days are going to go anyway, so I may as well work on something that's going to benefit us.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That's definitely encouraging as well for myself, because I'm like you, girl. I'm trying to build Rome and any other place in one day and get it out there, and then be like, be kind of upset when it doesn't get done. But yeah, it's just back to reality. Hey, it's okay. There's, tomorrow you could pick up where you left off, kind of thing.
Right.
So yeah. Oh wow. So yeah, thank you for saying that, because that definitely encourages me, and I'm sure there's somebody else out there listening who's probably thinking the same, like, okay, yeah, take it one day at a time, literally one day at a time. So I guess, what keeps you going? Like, give me 3 things that keep you going when you wanted to quit and when you want to quit.
Okay, I would say my passion.
Okay.
To do what I love to do, because it's also like stress relief for me to write. Mm-hmm. I would say I want to reach and inspire others. Mm. So I think that there's a lot of people who maybe want to start a business or want to make some type of move, but they're scared or they're nervous or they feel they don't have time. So I feel like if I can do it, then you can do it.
Yeah.
My kids inspire me. Because one of the things my husband and I wanted to do was show them that they could create a job for themselves. Mm-hmm. So kind of they already had their first job. Mm-hmm. So just trying to show them they can create a job. And, they can have job security if they can create a job. And hopefully the business does well so we can, officially hire them in the future or leave a business for them. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm thinking long-term security is what I'm thinking about.
Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, definitely. Especially, in this day and age where, they say unemployment rate is down, but still, I don't even at a job, it's not as secure as, like you were saying, if you just create a job for yourself, right. Then, that you'll always, you hope that you always have that,
Right.
And so, oh, wow, that's awesome. That's awesome to, have that long-term goal in mind as well, and then to just kind of be working on the process. Because I also think, like we were saying, let's build Rome in one day, but then you kind of have to enjoy the process. I think that a lot of people just want to get to the end without really thinking like what happens in the in-between time. Like there's a lot of people who want to publish books, who have written stories, but then they don't really understand all that goes into it. And so, wow, okay. So is there anything else that you want to share or offer to the community as far as like writing or anything else?
Well, right now, we're just working on building and expanding the brand, so I am open to do blog features. I'm getting back into my writing, so I actually have a few articles that's been posted up and shared. Okay. So you guys can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, and you'll actually be able to support and follow us to keep up with what we're doing, and you can also support the people we network with through our social media. Okay. So, I'm always open to do podcast interviews for authors, parenthood, self-development, things like that.
Okay.
I heard a thing where somebody said, don't be afraid to speak because there's somebody who needs to hear what you have to say. Mm-hmm. So, I'm starting to talk more because I know somebody has to hear what I have to say. So,
yeah.
I'm always open to that.
Oh, wow. Okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time and just coming on and talking a little bit about your book and definitely giving some inspiration and tips and things like that. I appreciate it so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.